Welcome back to CryptosRus. I'm George. We're all George. So what exactly happened today? Some of you guys may be wondering, why did Bitcoin sell off? Why is everything dumping? Especially on a day like today, the US market is red hot right now. Dow is plus 500, NASDAQ is plus 300. So why would Bitcoin be selling off right now? And what does it mean? Does it mean that we're about to turn bearish? So I'm filming this because I want to give you guys some insight into what I think is happening. Number one, first and foremost, I do think a lot of people are making giant mistakes right now. I do believe a lot of possibly whales, institutions, market makers that may be selling off crypto to FOMO into equities right now. Okay, I do believe there was a lot of that today, and there still is a lot of that today ongoing because the market is not closed yet. But I do think a lot of traders are selling off Bitcoin and crypto today to buy into some of their favorite tech companies or whatever equities that they may be eyeing, which I think is a big mistake because we know what's coming in 2024. You know, chasing the pumps, that never works out. So everyone that did that today, I think they're making a huge, gigantic mistake because the stock market still kind of iffy, even though we got a pretty good inflation reading this morning. Does not mean that all is well, that everything all of a sudden is fixed. It certainly doesn't mean that at all. So I do think anyone trying to chase the FOMO today, they're going to regret it down the road. So that's number one. And number two, because of a lot of people selling off, I do believe we had a lot of long squeezes today. Okay, you could say one gigantic one or many small ones, but there's no doubt. I don't have the data in front of me. Tonight I'll be covering it, but I have no doubt we had hundreds of millions, if not over $1 billion worth of longs liquidated today. And that's just simply because too many people are too greedy. Too many people threw on too many leverage longs, and they weren't expecting a major pullback like today. I saw Bitcoin fell down to as low as like 34.6, 34.7. Right now we're about 35.4 and on our way up, but there was definitely a giant drop. I think with a combination of a lot of people selling, plus there may be some manipulation in there too. The market makers trying to squeeze out the retail players, right? With that, along with a lot of liquidations, long liquidations, that's what happened today. But with all that said, did anything change? Anything fundamentally change from yesterday to today? No, nothing has changed. If anything, things have changed for the better. Because if the U.S. economy is going to start recovering because there's no more rate hikes and there's going to be rate cuts soon because inflation is still going down, well, that's good for everyone. That means money is going to be flowing back in to equities, to risk-on assets, and to Bitcoin and crypto. So if anything, today was actually a good day. Now, it may not reflect it right now because you guys are wondering, well, why are we in the 35,000s and not 36, 37, or 40,000 yet, right? That's just how it is sometimes. You know, we have seen a great decoupling away from the markets the last 2 months, right? It goes both ways. You can't have it both ways where, yeah, when the U.S. markets are dumping, Bitcoin goes up and decoupled, but when the U.S. market's going up, Bitcoin and crypto has to go up. No, that, you know, when it's decoupled, it's decoupled. But overall, nothing have changed. Everything I've been saying about the fundamentals, still true. Everything about the fundamentals, still true, still strong, basically near all-time highs for everything. We still have the halving event coming up. That has not gone away. That hasn't been pushed back or removed. No, that's still coming up. We still have a lot of ETF approvals coming up. That has not changed. And institutions FOMOing into the space has not changed. Today, maybe some of them decide to FOMO into stocks. But they'll come back, and there's plenty of money out there. We're talking about trillions upon trillions upon trillions of dollars, okay, that's out there waiting to come into the space. Just the crypto space alone, if you're looking at Tether, it's close to $90 billion. So that's just stable coins that's waiting there. And you add USDC, you're over 100 billion of stable coins waiting to come in. But outside of the crypto space, you got trillions on the sidelines waiting to come in. Okay, so today is one of those days. It's confusing. Markets are rallying, US markets are rallying, but Bitcoin is going down, right? But it happens. We have seen days like this before. In fact, this relates to my Sunday video where I said, hey, one of two things may happen, right? You may see a major dump of Bitcoin and crypto because the market makers are doing that on purpose, right? Or you see Bitcoin pump up. So now we know 2 days later, we had this dip. It could be over or it could continue, right? But right now it does look like Bitcoin is on the recovery and coming back up. So maybe by the time tonight, we'll be above 36,000 and, you know, this video becomes irrelevant, right? And maybe we continue up after the U.S. market closes. Maybe Bitcoin shoots right back up to 37,000, right? What I do know is this. Don't let days like today scare you. If anything, treat it as a gift. Take advantage of it and DCA if you can, right? Because days like this don't come very often. And prices like today will not come very often going forward. As we head higher, as Bitcoin pushes past 40,000, 50,000, 60,000, 70,000, you're not going to see days like today. Well, you'll see days like today where we take a breather and dip down, but you're not going to see these prices again. Okay, so if anything, take advantage. That's what I did today. I did a lot of DCA today, right? I'm sure a lot of you guys are also doing that, but I just wanted to put out this video to let you guys know, calm down. If you're panicking, calm down. Keep in mind, even at 35,000, we're still higher than where we were 2 weeks ago, okay? So we're still sitting pretty. But days like today happens, especially when you have a lot of greedy longs, leverage longs, way too much of it, way overloaded. Days like today tend to happen. And plus, we have a rally in the equities market. So I do think a lot of people are FOMOing into it, although I think that's going to be a big mistake because you never want to chase a FOMO. And that's exactly what they did. So don't be one of those people. Don't be one of those people. All right, that's pretty much it, guys. I'm sitting at my house right now waiting for the Xfinity guys to show up. So I'm going to let you guys go, but I will definitely see you guys tonight, 8:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. I'll share more about what happened today, and we'll see where Bitcoin ends up. Maybe by the time I stream tonight, Bitcoin is back up to 36.6 or 37, and again, this video becomes irrelevant. But anyways, hopefully you enjoyed this. Smash the like, subscribe to the channel. I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.